hang time. Who been the plug in the power, ayy. Came with a charge in my alley, ooh. Charge it again like it's credit, your team crowd need to edit, yeah. I see face so credit, hold up, ooh, that's getting.
How you feeling tonight? It's a big game.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Taking a look at the Lakers, they enter the conference semifinals looking very tough. A clean sweep in round one. They're hoping to carry that momentum into game one tonight. The stakes have risen to
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Allen at the guard spot. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Crowder in at the three, the small forward. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Howard, and it's Green, and it's George in at the point guard position. There's the pass to Valanciunas. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. James looking around. And here's George for three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Allen outside. Pass to Morant. Floats one. Good D by Howard.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
What you put out is what you get back. LeBron sets up so many teammates on the catch and shoot. That time, the favor is returned.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And the rejection by James.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. Lakers shooting their first free throws here for the night. First one falls for. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Morant, defended by George. Crowder against James. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morant.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Nice look for Danny Green there, taking charge. You love the leadership he's brought everywhere he's gone.
Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. Count that one.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He and I spoke about the importance of taking at least one game on the road. He said, we understand that they're comfortable at home. It's our job to make them uncomfortable. Guys, they know that a win here in this first game could set the tone for the rest of this series.
Thank you, David.
No one willing to step in front of Valanciunas. That's a big guy driving the lane.
Some changes for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Danny Green. Then for the Grizzlies, Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jay Crowder. And Brooks subbed in for Grayson Allen. Here's Clark. Pass to Morant. And it's sent back by George. And he gets it back. And yes, it's good. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the middle. And Valanciunas pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Brooks with it. Anderson outside. Pocket 6. Shoots from the line. And that one's good by Clark.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Here's Cousins. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Anderson right side. He dishes it to Clark. To the inside. Morant. And it's sent back by George.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And the dunk by James.
He's relentless at finding ways to produce. LeBron this time converting off the miss.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Morant. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
The deep 3 from George. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's 11 points for George.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Feeds it to Valanciunas. Can't hit from in close. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Platoon swap here for the Lakers. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Crowder comes in for Kyle Anderson. Allen's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Crowder in at the 3 with Jackson Jr. playing the 4. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here's Morant. He's got 8. Teardrop shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Ja Morant is second.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Danny Green. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Buries the long-range jumper.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now here's Morant. It's defended by George. Now Morant kicks it to Valanciunas. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. And finished off by LeBron.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Pass to Lopez. Excellent D from Howard. Los Angeles has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Here's Caldwell Pope. Excellent D there from Allen.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
The pass to Morant. Outside Crowder. Lopez outside. No good with the triple. LA has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. George looking over the floor. There's the triple. Kept alive. Here's Howard. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with Howard, and it's George in at point guard. Back to James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles, and that one's good. George.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Pass to Morant. And it's sent back by George.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Powerful high flyer. LeBron attacks the rim like no one else.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Morant, defended by George. Green against Allen. Fires the 3. Hands are the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Howard. JaVale McGee comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. And it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green. Memphis also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jay Crowder. And Brooks subbed in for Allen. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. They get it back. Here's Clark.
All over that one. DeMarcus gets himself in position. Times the block beautifully.
And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Here's Kuzma. Goes back up. Caruso, no good. Here is Brooks. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Morant, defended by George. And that one's good, Morant. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
And there it is for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
His leads have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And George, here we go. And he makes good on the layup. George has got 23 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Anderson outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Morant. Kuzma pulls it in. And here are the Lakers. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Tries it from 9. George missing again. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Here's George. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw good from George. Some changes for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Alex Caruso. Then for the Grizzlies, Lopez, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Here's Clark. He's guarded by Cousins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And there, Clark showing a little burst, trying to create some offense. He has the athleticism, and the defense isn't necessarily expecting it.
The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. To the paint, Lopez with the steal. And now here comes Jones leading the break, and Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the left wing, Cousins, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by George. That's 7 points here for Cousins. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Clark kicks to Jones. Down low. Lopez passes to Brooks, and he drops it in from the low post. Just 4 seconds left in the third. From deep, George, it's off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 30. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Davis is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Jones. And there's Jackson. And it's Melton in at the 2. Lopez, no luck. LA's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. George played in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Ed Davis.
Yeah, the defender all over.
That's good from George. And George drops them both.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Here's Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And that one falls for Jones. Free throw good, Kuzma. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Morant with it. Inside. And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
George passes to Kuzma. It's good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Passes it to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
You like the awareness there from Valanciunas. Saw the shot clock was low, but didn't panic and got the bucket.
No, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call in motion 2. That's on Jaren Jackson. Free throw good from George. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee is checked in for Howard. And Bradley subbed in for Alex Caruso. Fourth quarter to play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought they maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. The clinic was on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight was a really phenomenal all-around game for George.
I'll tell you, his shot block made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
Anderson against Kuzma. Anderson passes to Davis, and the shot goes in.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And George gets it to go.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they believe.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. So it's the Grizzlies now. Here's Melton. Shoots over Bradley. And that misses everything. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and Nick Nolan. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Hey, it's Shaq. You guys stomped that team, and I mean literally. It wasn't even close. When did you realize this game was yours to lose?
The Flex, the official home of your Los Angeles Lakers.
Get hip or get stuffed.